What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to Stoic Context. Today we are going to react to another Kevin Samuels video. Before we get into it, make sure you guys like and subscribe. I'm going to save my commentary for the end of the video, so stay tuned for that.
Hi,
Hi,
Tiffany.
Kevin.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
All right. Let's woosah. Wasa.
Yeah.
Reset from that madness. How are you doing, Miss Tiffany?
I'm good. I just have a question for you, actually.
Go ahead. What's the question?
I just wonder, like, because I see a lot of women come on your show, and sometimes you say, I think they're gorgeous, and your standards are, higher. You'll say they're like adjustable six or average.
Okay.
And for the women who don't have kids or a lot of baggage, younger women, and they want the higher 10% of men,
Uh-huh.
and you say, what do you bring to the table that a
Okay.
man should choose you? And I just want to know what that actually means. Like,
Okay,
what a
ma'am.
man.
I don't. Okay. Are you okay? You guys kind of talk in the stream of consciousness. Make it simple. Are you asking what an average woman who wants an upper tier man, what she brings to the table? What does that mean?
See, you can explain it to me in both ways. For a
No, I
woman
can't, because
that,
I need to understand what you're talking about, because it makes sense to you, but it doesn't make sense to me.
okay,
Make it simple. What's the question you're asking so I can answer it?
okay. So first, so if she wants an upper tier man and you ask
Huh?
her what she brings to the table, that because those men have a lot of options, and I just want to know,
Uh,
what do you mean? What should she bring to the table?
she should be at least what he wants.
Okay.
That's pretty straightforward. I mean, you said something about these beauty standards, and men with options can have their pick of the litter. Does she look
Okay.
like are you talking about a woman who's average looking?
No, I'm
Well,
talking about a woman.
that's how you started.
No, I'm talking about beautiful women, like attractive young women that,
Okay.
the basic, I guess, what do you call it? FBI.
Okay, FBI, feminine, beautiful. That's not, but they don't all want the top 10%. If you want a top 10% man, you got to be a top 10% woman. How about that? Make it real
And
simple.
what is a top 10% woman?
Well, ma'am. Okay. Let me ask you, why is this question so important to you?
Because I hear it thrown around a lot,
But
and it's not really,
why is it important to you though?
because I just want to,
Do you want a man on this level?
no, not necessarily. I'm fine with average men.
Okay,
Um,
so what I'm trying to understand is, what relevance does it have to you? If it's not
I,
your world and not your desire, why is it animating you?
I mean, it would be nice to have that kind of man, but it's not like a goal of mine. I'm
Okay,
fine with.
okay.
So
So what I'm trying to ask is, what's your motivation in asking the question? I just want to know,
just
because
pure curiosity.
but you can be curious about so many other things. Why are you curious about this? That's what I'm trying to.
Because you never say why and not what it is,
Because I
what you
never say
bring.
why what.
Like, what is it that you want? What was it? Would it be something that
No,
men
no,
of
no,
that
no, no,
caliber?
no, no, no. See, this is the problem. I honestly believe that most women want men on this level. Y'all just don't want to say it.
Okay,
And you just
it
said
wouldn't be
I
a
would
bad
like to.
thing.
Of course, it would be okay. It wouldn't be a bad thing if you and women like you or whatever got one. But would it be bad for him? See, it's all. What do the men want? What do men who have had to make themselves the top 10% and had to make themselves valuable? What do they want? What's a good thing for them? Are any of
Yeah.
these women, are any of the women that call in and ask these questions, are they good things for these kind of men?
Sometimes the women on your show, yeah, to me, in
Sometimes.
my opinion,
Okay. Sometimes, ma'am, you ladies are often very friendly and very nice to one another. You lie to each other too. You tell each other you look good and stuff when you don't. You'll tell each other you're not overweight when you are.
I don't do that.
Okay, but I said
But I
women.
know what you do.
So if you in general, rule of thumb, if you want a top tier man, you got to be a top tier woman. Conversely, if you're a top tier woman, would you not look at a top tier woman a little strange if she was with just an average guy when she had the ability to be with top tier men? Would you not
Yeah,
look at, okay, then if you understand that, you know that a man would have to bring something to the table to have a woman that's a top tier woman. We don't have to define it, but you kind of know what it is.
I don't though. That's the thing.
Okay.
I'm just so
You don't know what
curious.
you don't know what a man would have to bring to be with a top tier woman.
I understand what a man would have to bring to be with
Right,
a top tier
right.
woman, but
What does a woman need to bring to be with a top tier man? First off, she needs to be fit.
yes.
What
Mhm.
percentage of the women in our community fit that category?
Well, I know we have a obesity issue.
I asked what percentage of the women in
I
our
don't know,
category.
but I mean, your
What do you?
stats that
No,
you
no,
usually
no,
give.
no, 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 no. See, you're asking, and it's not my standard. I'm asking what percentage of women in our community are fit out of 100% of the
I
women.
don't know.
What
I don't know.
Okay,
I don't know how
guess.
many.
Guess.
It's. I mean, American bad here.
Guess in
I would
our
say
community. Guess.
20%.
Yes, 20%. That's 2 out of 10. Is that a lot?
No, it's
Right.
really
That's not. But then, so automatically, 8 out of the 10 women are automatically knocked out of the fitness thing. So of the two that are left, feminine, friendly, cooperative, submissive, childless.
okay. That part
Then,
I already know. You say that.
okay, and then there's an attraction standard. Men are visual.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Because it was this one lady that came on. You probably remember because I guess she talked to her sugar daddy or something in the background. And she was a really attractive lady, young,
Okay,
fit.
ma'am. Okay, so, ma'am. Uh, Look, men with options want the best that they can get, and then they want to pick. All if most women, what percentage of women call onto my show saying they want men? What percentage of women call on my show say they want to be married with kids, and they also would prefer to not have to work?
I think most women want that.
Thank
Look,
you. And if most women want that, and automatically, at best, 10% of men can afford that, that means 9 out of 10 women are not going to get it.
right? Everything's kind of just out of balance because of
It's not out
feminism.
of balance. It's out of balance because women wanting what they don't qualify for. But we tell women they can have it all. You can't. You got to stay in your lane. So you ask
Right.
what you
I
bring to
mean,
the table,
most
asking
people
you
have
what you
to.
bring. Yeah, but men's lanes are already defined, and you ask what women's lanes are. You should know what your lane is. You know that you should know whether or not you look like you belong with a man that's in the top 10%. Whether you act that way, whether he would pick a woman like you, because men know that. Men aren't confused about this. I don't understand why women are so confused, but men are pretty clear. A man can look at a woman like Rihanna, Beyonce, or Kelly Rowland and say, I don't qualify for them. But women seem to think that, well, yeah, somebody. That's what I'm trying to ask. What's the motivation? It's trying to me to define it. Because here's the problem. Every time I define something, there's another woman that comes along and says, yeah, but well, what about this or what about that? Like there is no hardcore definitive standard outside the fact either you're in the group or you're not. And the women who are in
Okay.
that group don't question it. The women who are in that club know they're in that club.
So the lady with the sugar daddy, I thought she was
I, I
beautiful. She
don't
was
I don't
young.
I don't even know what show you're talking about.
She didn't have any kids. She was
I don't
fit.
know what show you're talking about. Say it again. I don't know what I do show. I don't know what show you're talking about. You remember that show? I don't know. There have been plenty of shows with women with sugar daddies. I don't know what you're talking about. And just because you thought it was fine, you're not the man.
No, no, but I have an idea, what beauty is.
But
But it
again,
seems like every woman that
but
comes on that meets
but
that
again, why is
category,
this okay? Why does this matter to you?
I just said
I'm trying to.
curiosity.
Okay, so and I'm
Like,
curious.
is there even an
I'm curious.
answer? Because
Okay, how old are you? I'm curious. How old are you?
I'm 38.
38. Are you married?
No.
Any children?
Hmm.
How many?
I have three.
How many different fathers?
One.
Why didn't you guys marry?
We were engaged.
Okay.
Somebody called me.
All right.
We got together when we were both 19, and
Okay. But you got 3 kids at 38. And see, I'm more curious as to why a woman at your age with 3 kids by one man is not more focused on getting your man.
I have a man.
Your
I
friend,
just
your
had, I was
husband,
just,
your husband. So okay, if you have your man, then what these women get with their man means nothing. It's a waste of energy. That's my point. You got a man. You should be focusing your time, in my opinion, on your man getting the outcome that he and you want down the path of your kids versus
Mhm.
this. But far too many of our women sit around watching Love and Hip Hop and Real Housewives and this and that, such and so forth, and y'all shit ain't where it needs to be. You better just
um,
focus your energy on that, in my opinion, my personal opinion.
so I couldn't call in just out of curiosity because to point the
It's not
women
just
in the
out of
right
curiosity.
direction.
Man. It's not just out of curiosity. You watch this show, you watch that show. You watched a lot, but apparently haven't learned a lot. You
Because
watch.
every
You,
time somebody
all
answers the
right, that's
question,
enough.
you never answer it. You
No,
find a
no,
way not to
man.
answer
I
the
answer the
question.
question. I answer the question as well as people can formulate the answer. Your question is all over the place, and it's basically why can't an average woman have a high value man? That's really what you're asking. Why
No,
isn't this
no,
woman?
I'm
Why
not
isn't this
speaking on.
woman that I think is? Why isn't this woman that I think is cute enough get this guy? Because he's got more options. He wants the best he can pick.
Okay, what does he bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? What does that mean for a high value man? That's all I wanted to know. If she's already fit, she's already young. She
Again, they don't get what they're like. Far too many women like her like kids. They're gonna just beat you down. I'm just keep asking you, keep asking. Keep asking. Keep asking. I can't see you, Ash, so you can't. I can't. You can't be seen. You can't get on.
At the end of the day, these conversations always come back to clarity and accountability. Too often, people ask questions they already know the answer to, but they dance around the truth because the reality is uncomfortable. And the truth here is simple: wanting something doesn't make you qualified for it. We live in a time where everyone's told they can have whatever they want just for wanting it. But in life, outcomes are earned. Standards exist, whether we acknowledge them or not. And the people who get what they want are usually the ones who put in the work to align with those standards, not argue against them. What stood out in this conversation wasn't just the avoidance, it was the misdirection. A woman with 3 children, not currently married, spending time asking why other women can't get high value men. The issue isn't curiosity, it's focus. If you're not investing that energy into improving your own circumstances, then the conversation is just noise. Kevin asked the right questions. Not to be rude, not to dismiss, but to redirect attention to what actually matters. What are you doing with your own life? What are you building? Who are you becoming? Because in the end, it's not about what you say you want. It's about what your actions show you're prepared to receive. If you made it this far, thanks for watching. Conversations like this aren't always easy to hear, but they're necessary. The goal isn't to tear people down, it's to bring clarity and keep it real. If you got value from this breakdown, hit that like button and subscribe for more honest, no fluff content. Drop a comment below. Do you think she was being genuine or just deflecting? I want to hear what you think. Until next time, keep your standards sharp and your thinking sharper. I'll catch you in the next one.